What's good? What's good? So today I pretty much broke down gold and oil. I want to start incorporating oil more. So I'll go over gold first in terms of what I'm looking at. But today we have uh, 7 hours left, pretty much 8 hours left in that daily bullish candle. So today we're looking at having a bullish day for the most part for gold, but we're just trying to see how things pan out. So on the 4 hour, um, I'm kind of stuck in a hard place, right? So on the 4 hour, I know based off what we explained yesterday, sending channel, price broke structure through that channel, retested it, this area here, then dropped, right? I expected it to drop more, but price ended up still pulling back. It still broke structure here, so we're still bearish for the most part. But on the higher time frame, we're bearish, but it would have to break this 4 hour area for me to consider price to be bullish, right? Fully bullish again, right? Meaning the all time frames correlate. So on the lower time frame, all right, we're looking at the 1 minute. I said 1 minute, 1 hour, and the 1 hour is actually broken structure, right? So it broke structure here. This lower high right here, price broke structure, and this is the full impulse of the 1 hour that we're looking at right now. So I had to break it down a little bit more. So on the 30 minute, everything pretty much comes back to the same level. So I'll mark this up as a demand level for the 1 hour, and then for the 30 minute, it's the same. This is the low for the 30 minute. So you pretty much just see where price is leading, right? 15 looks the same as the 30, and then I drop down to the 5. The 5 um, broke a high right here, retested this high right here, and then actually made a huge impulse. So now we're pretty much just waiting. We got a couple of options, right? We're looking for a price to pull back in this area right here, either retest this 1 hour high or this 30-minute high, um, or come all the way back where I actually believe price is gonna go. Retest these lows here and then go for a buy, right? So, being the price didn't fully come back and just retest this area and go for a buy, I'm seeing two things. Either price is either going to break structure here, not fully even retest, push, break structure here, and then we'll have to start looking from this new structure instead of all of this old structure over here, right? Or price is going to take a deeper pullback right here. If it doesn't break this high and it pretty much rejects this level, it's going to be a deeper pullback like I already expect, and it's going to be around this area. So right now we're really just waiting for gold. But these are my stopping areas for the most part before it goes in its next impulse, either around this area here or here. I have to be careful today with my fibs because I'm pulling from two areas, right? We have this 30-minute structure right here, which I really believe is kind of going to pull from. And it looks like, okay, my striking area would be around this 38.2. For the most part, probably be a deep retracement and it'll wick from here, but we'll just see. I really can't tell. I just have to see how price plays out. And then we also, if I want to play it from the 5 minute, the 5 minute pull will be right here. So we really, I just need to see what price stops. Right, this fib doesn't determine anything. It just helps me understand. Just gives me more confirmation in terms of the what that the price is actually playing out and where it most likely may play out at. But that's it on gold right now. On oil, I don't see much going on today, to be completely honest, as of right now. So it's a bullish day on oil as well. So breaking down to the 4 minute, I mean 4 hour, 4 hour, we kind of weirdly consolidated here. This was the 4 hour low. Price end up actually breaking this low, right? So now I'm breaking this low on the 1 hour. So now I'm kind of conflicted. Whether what I would need to really see is if you break down on the 1 hour a little bit more, is if this area is going to be broken. That'll tell a lot for me. Um, so if it breaks this high right here, I'll be looking for uh, buys on oil. But other than that, I really wouldn't touch oil right now, only because I don't like where it's at. Right. So being that I'm scalping, and this huge rejection is actually telling a lot. So what I would need to do for now that this rejection has happened. So let's say the it goes with the sell off bias. I need this area, and it's still I really need that new high. But if I'll take this area if it breaks, if it breaks this area and gives me breaks this area and give me some type of retest structure, I would take this only because on the higher time frame they broke to the low. So it could be just this being a 1 hour setup, right? Since price broke structure here and here, it could be just a 1 hour setup, and price would just be taking a swan dive right now. But if it breaks this high, it's actually going back bullish, and this was just noise. But again, I really would need it to play out a little bit more for me to actually see. So that's what I would pretty much need to happen on gold and oil. So just to go in, just so you can visibly see what I would need with oil. So oil needs to either break, retest, boom, or break this level. Still really don't like it, but if it was my only option today, I'd take it. Break, retest somewhere in this area, and drop. So we pretty much are actually just boxing everything in, and we're just trying to see how everything plays out. Because if it rejects from this level, this could be considered a M if it breaks this neckline, and pretty much we're just looking for that retest to get in on the sell off. But right now, all I can do is really just wait for the most part to see what price does. So I'll check back in with y'all when I find something that lines up. Okay. That's perfect. All right, let me break down real quick on the reason why. So things changed, right? With oil, I ended up getting in shit a little bit lower. I was closer to that 50. And we're gonna see how this plays out. I don't trade oil a whole lot, but I do want to start incorporating it more. It did align with everything that I needed it to for me to consider this a good trade. So, however it pans out, it pans out, right? And it's already broken a 5 minute candle. It's retested the high. I just need it to actually hold, right? So, in terms of its movements, getting used to. So, the retracements and the candles and stuff like that, I'm not sure if it does that a whole lot like gold would. But let's just see. Looks like I might get stopped out here. All right, I got stopped out. Let me be patient. I got stopped out for 120, but I want to see if this pulls again, and I'll get in on another 12 because I may have had that stop loss a little too tight. I just want to see how this goes, to be honest, and why this candle wick like this. If it flips green again, I'll take it. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. Let's see what happens. If it don't pan out, I'll be okay with just being done for the day. Yeah, so I just needed a wider, slightly wider stop. That last trade, shit, this plays out fast. 15 second looks like ass on that. On that. All right. While this is playing out, let me break down the reason why I took it. Cause yeah, I just needed. Well, what it's looking like is I needed a wider stop. But let's see if this actually pans out or not. It may not. So early when I was breaking down what I needed to happen with oil end up actually creating a new high. So it broke structure here. Then I'm like, okay, now it actually wants to go into a bullish direction. So now I have something to work with. Because at first, I didn't know if it was actually trying to go to the low or not. But yeah, to the low or not. But I pretty much had to play it by ear. Either it was going to break this neck, retest, and then I was going to get in, or it needed to break this high, retest, and then I was going to get in. So we're going to see if this pans out now. It's weird. It's like these little spikes aren't doing shit, man. It's like you get a little volume in there, and then they don't do shit with it. So let me just be patient. Regardless, I'll be done if this doesn't pan out. It did. So another good thing, I guess, down to like lower structure, it did break this little high right here. So let's see if it actually holds. Because I mean, it did break this low right here, but so we'll see, man. I don't know. I hadn't traded oil in a minute. The last time I traded oil, I won it. I won the trade. This was actually last week, but I didn't properly understand oil's risk. So I didn't. I maybe had like one or two micro contracts, and I was risking like $5. I'm like, what am I doing? So I end up digging into that to see how much I really need to risk to get an understanding of that. That's why I'm in about 12 micro contracts right now. So we're just going to now just see how this plays out. And I want to add it in to see if it goes into rotation. Because see if I can put it into rotation. See, my thing is with gold right now. That's a little annoying. One, Top Step end up creating some announcement where essentially they can constrict you to how many contracts you put on gold and other precious metal pairs, right? And I guess because the market's been booming right now for gold, What else? And probably they've been getting spanked to be honest. Like the prop firm has been losing money, so they trying to reduce that. So now that gold, like I was dealing with a lot of shit last week because I like they reduced to like one two max two contracts on certain accounts during certain times. I was using one contract, they would not let me trade today, and that pissed me off so bad because I would have won the trade and I would have been at a drawdown. So that's neither here nor there. Then I switched to oil, and oil played out pretty fast. I just didn't have enough size behind the move I was in. Um, so we're gonna add it in. I just don't want to be too reliant on one pair now, uh, especially working with these prop firms. And another thing that I don't like about gold lately is gold hasn't really been getting me to my full TP lately. Like it's like I've been protecting myself in my trades and shit like that, but it's been treating me a little dirty, and I don't like that because it'll pretty much retrace after hitting the highs, right? Or it may go a little bit above and then down and then do whatever the hell it wants to do after that. And it's just like I really would like to actually execute getting my full TPs, at least like a partial on up. I know I like to try to protect myself within my trade setups, but like bro, what are we doing? Like get to where you need to go. Like I shouldn't have to be doing all of this to make sure I make some bread. So we're gonna add oil into the rotation and see if we can make this work. I don't like how that nothing's happening right now. Like we just pretty much paused in this area, and I guess people are just figuring out if they want to put money in on this in this di- in this direction at this time or what. But price is did wick out at these areas, so it did pause for the moment. Well, for the most, and that means it did lose momentum, which is good. So I just need to actually go up, like bro, go, go, go. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Have y'all ever really messed around with the Dom? Like, if you're already a structure based trader, has it ever really kind of just like help you determine whether